sides in this game because both these teams are exceptionally athletic.
Oh, yeah, they've got the speed, they've got the strength, they've got the bounce. These teams have it all. They're about to put on a show, and guess what, Kev? We get front row seats.
It's like we're watching a bunch of Richard Jeffersons out there. Fast, athletic, and a lot of bounce.
Oh, no, stop it.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front-court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, down low.
Chicago ball.
Young against Ball. Here's Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Collins.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Young way outside. Chicago grabs a miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Young against Ball. And Young, here we go. Shot clock at 6. Here's Murray up on top. Guarded by Levine. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Collins a screen on Ball to the inside and stolen by Williams. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, Ball just really good at running in transition. Smart at knowing where to sprint to in the open floor.
On its way from Young for 2. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One, don't try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. And even though he didn't see a ton of time on the floor in his 1 year in college, nobody doubted Patrick Williams and his upside.
And it didn't take long for Williams to live up to his potential.
No, and that's where basketball can be so funny sometimes. He started every game his rookie season after not starting at all at Florida State. Let's just say his game might be more tailored for the league.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ball with a wide open look. They get it back to Williams. Second chance shot. Out to DeRozan. Hunter against Vucevic. Williams passes to DeRozan. Goes up again. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And here are the Bulls now. Right now on a 14-0 run. And it's DeRozan missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Capella with a screen on Ball. Young's shot is good.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Here's Ball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. 11-point game. Young passes to Capella. Capella with a screen on Williams. Young taking his time here. Back to Capella. It's stolen by DeRozan. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. DeRozan leading the charge. That one good for 2. DeRozan's got his second basket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Chicago. For 3, Murray. Young inside. He's covered by Ball.
And Young's confidence it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Now, here's Ball. Young with the steal. Murray dishes to Hunter. Pulls it up. Kept alive by Atlanta. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Murray. And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed Richard into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
Pass to Capella. Young outside. Capella sends a screen for Young. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Young's got 7.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Here's DeRozan into the lane. And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls youth.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Collins and Capella man the post position. Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. And it's Young in at the point. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ball, and Young kicks to Murray. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Lonzo Ball.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Vucevic. Ball finds Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. He's got 14.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Young. 5 on the clock. Capella with a screen on Ball. Murray the pass to Collins. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta making some changes. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Bulls leading by 13.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Griffin kicks to Young. Dishes it to Capella. Outside Griffin. To halt the run. Trains the three-pointer. The Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Deep 2 from Ball. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 13. Capella sends a screen for Young. Puts up a 3. And the dunk by Capella.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Outside Ball. And there's the pass to Vucevic. No good on the triple. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Collins against Vucevic. Bogdanovich, that's for two. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Ball, the pass to Williams. Rebound by the Hawks.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Levine for three. And again, Chicago. No good. Young up top. He's covered by Ball. There's the triple. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got 10 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
And here's Young from the arc. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Young against Levine. And a wide open look for Capella. And it's off from three-point range. From deep three-point range, another three for Chicago.
Boy, Levine just glides off the bounce. He is very difficult to stay in front of.
Capella with a screen on Levine. Bogdanovich, no luck. Chicago leading by 12. From deep. Levine can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Collins dishes to Capella. Passes it to Griffin. Launches a three. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
2 seconds separate the shot clock and game. For three, Levine. Again, Levine missing. The Hawks trail by 9. And Bogdanovich kicks to Griffin. From past the arc, it's stolen by Vucevic. And oh, here we go, DeRozan. Nobody back. Williams can't hit.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
22.
Thank you. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. If you look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
LaVine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pick. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. And it's Ball in at the point. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And with Bogdanovich is that well set up, he's almost automatic. Nice shot. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Young kicks to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
There's Ball with the 3. The shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Stolen by Levine. Knocked loose. Outside, Ball. In the corner, it's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Young way outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
A new lineup here for the Bulls. Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. And he lays it straight in. Young's got 12.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Young's confidence serves as the catalyst for him taking over games.
Shot by Terry, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Capella sets a screen for Collins. Terry outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Young, no good. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Leading by 12. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Collins, a screen on White. To the middle. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Here's Young. He's got 12. For the 3. Shoots the 3. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu, the pass to Young. Here's the 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
Here's White. Pass to Beverly. Terry with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time.
Trae Young.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
56 seconds left to play in the third. The Hawks trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Collins against Jones. Collins passes to Griffin. Collins setting the big for Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Young in the corner. Stolen by Beverly. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Terry's got the ball. Jones finds White. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide-open man.
Pass to Okongwu. And the turnover again by Atlanta.
Chicago ball. Substitution on the court.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Levine gets the bucket.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
The wide open look here for Drew. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for Chicago. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Hawks,
for 3.
Young and Bogdanovich are their guard. Griffin out there with Bay. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. Griffin against DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. This one for 3. Back to DeRozan. Takes a 3. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Got a piece of it. DeRozan bounce pass. And stolen by Bay. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Levine. Young for 3. Drills it from outside.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
Here's Levine. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Sadiq Bey. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Griffin. And Murray subbed in for Bogdanovich. In the corner, it's Hunter. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists in the game.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And Levine throws it down.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Murray against Levine. In the corner, it's Hunter. He dishes it to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Capella with a screen on Levine. And it's Murray with the jam.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
And it's Levine that time on the assist by Ball. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Capella dishes to Murray. Puts one up from 19. And that one goes long. Bulls leading by 20. And Levine, here we go. And Vucevic kicks to Williams. DeRozan, a good look. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Collins finds Capella. Now Murray. Capella sets a screen for Murray. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bulls.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. Five-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated shooter. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Murray, no good. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Levine can't hit.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Ball against Young. From deep three-point range, on the money. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's good.
athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And now the opening lineup for New York. At forward, it's Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at center, filling out the middle. Here's New York. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Banked it in off the glass.
Jalen Brunson.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
Outside, Williams. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. Brunson with it. Guarded now by Ball. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, B.A. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
The Bulls with another miss. Here's Randall. Nice D from Levine.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
There's the drive, and the dunk by Levine.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lots of room. Offensive rebound. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, this kind of balance is going to make a huge difference in R.J. Barrett's improvement in the league. When to score and when to be the assist maker.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Williams misses. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Barrett into the lane. Outside for Randall. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Williams with it. Randall's in his pocket. And Williams punches it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Williams. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Randall. Vucevic's shot is off. The Knicks with the lead.
You think back in that 21 season, finally the Knicks breaking back into the playoffs. You know, it had been 7 years since they got there, and Coach Thibodeau receiving the Coach of the Year honor. Well deserved.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It was such an impressive season, and yet New York couldn't quite replicate their success the following year, Brett.
Yeah, B.A., they made some moves, and they were hoping to bolster the roster in some ways, but it just didn't go as expected, and now they're retooling again.
Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brunson's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Vucevic with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Vucevic gets the bucket.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Levine with a steal. Kicks it to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
A stylish flush by DeRozan. Flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Back to Brunson. Crafty move. Rips it home off a terrific move.
This goes to
Wow.
RJ.
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Williams. After the basket by New York. 6 to shoot. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
You grow up in the Ball family, then you better move the ball.
Brunson against Ball. Randall right side. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. Sinks it from distance.
Well, finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty R.J. Barrett knocks it down.
Here's DeRozan. And there's the drive over Barrett. Here's Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Robinson defending. Williams from long range. That shot no good. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the New York Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So on the floor for New York, at the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Josh Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position.
And that's Mitchell Robinson's attitude. Anywhere around the rim, he's going to rock it.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Randall against Williams. And DeRozan, here we go. Over Barrett. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
I mean, this is who DeRozan is, a bucket getter, and he does it in many ways.
Williams misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Randall, pass to Robinson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. DeMar DeRozan picks one up. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, well, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
And the basket by DeRozan.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Hart passes to Randall. Oh, Drummond with the block.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
Outside for Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. From deep. That one no good for New York. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And Brunson, here we go. Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Randall, pass to Robinson. That's tipped. Kicks it out to Barrett. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Barrett with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Randall outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randall credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
The Bulls making a switch here. Green is checked in. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Barrett passes to Rose. Stolen by Drummond. Barrett against Levine. Into the lane. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Grimes. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, walk into what we have to do and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. Chicago trailing here. Ball into the lane. Green against Barrett. And Levine, throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
And the shot goes. Rose has got his first 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's hammered home by Green.
This is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Rose. Outside for Randall. Outside Barrett. And stolen by Williams. Here's Levine. And Grimes pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Rose left side. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You know, it's great to see Rose out there. After all those injuries, Derek still has a passion for the game.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Jones, he's checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for Green. White, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Beverly in for Ball. And a switch here also for New York. Toppin, he's checked in for Barrett. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Terry. Robinson with the block.
The 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
Here's Randall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Bulls, 24. The Knicks, 29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Derek Jones, Patrick Beverly out there with Kobe White. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Terry in at the 3. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
This might make you feel old, but Derrick Rose won his MVP over a decade ago, the 2011 season. Whew, that was something special.
White, the pass to Jones. No good that time. So New York will take it the other way now. Here's Hartenstein. Soft touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 9. D. Rose in 2011. MVP for his hometown team, the Chicago Bulls.
And what a year. Top 10 in scoring and assists. He just won that vote in a landslide. That Bulls team winning 62 games and it beat up on a loaded Eastern Conference. That was LeBron's first Miami season, and Boston still had the big 3. Derrick Rose was getting it done.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Terry. Pass to Jones. The Knicks with the rebound. Toppin with it. Now guarded by White. Toppin passes to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Down low, Grimes. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
They get the rebound. Left side, Jones. Beverly on the wing. To the inside. Here's Drummond. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one's on Rose.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Terry. Gets the three ball to go.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And they recover it. Jones from outside. Right wing. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Knicks ball.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The drive by Rose. Here's Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Randall, the pass to Rose. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Jones from outside. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Jones. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Grimes. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
To the paint. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Give him 8.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Left side Jones. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Derek Jones Jr. First personal.
And that one falls for Rose. Pass to Grimes. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And it feels like Randall is taking ownership on the offensive end right now, playing intense and fighting for buckets.
Here's Terry. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Toppin. Outside for Randall. And so it's the New York Knicks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Down low, it's Randall and Hartenstein. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Grimes in a shooting guard.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Julius Randle, a nightly double-double threat. A guy who can occasionally drain the three, but when he first entered the league, many considered him just to be a role player. That role has changed.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. Well, since accepting a bigger role, Randall has really blossomed.
Well, it's great to see him evolve over time and actually be just taking on more responsibility. And with the way his game has blossomed, you can see why. He's a big part of this team.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
And out of bounds, the Bulls will take it.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. And there's the foul. It'll go on Derrick Rose. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. With the fadeaway. Williams on the wing. Checked by Randall. Clock is at 3. Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Randall can't hit. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. The 3 from DeRozan knocks down the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving, scoring, exerting his will on the game.
Pass to Vucevic. Rose grabs the board.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Ball with it, picked up by Rose. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Grimes, Hartenstein, tip back in for 2.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And it's DeRozan missing. Knicks shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Rose outside. Randall outside. He takes it in. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Levine for 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Smooth sailing for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Randall. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
New York ball.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from him.
Oh, and the jam by Levine.
A slam dunk contest champion. Zach LaVine can throw it down with style.
And it's Rose penetrating. And it's Randall with the jam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's DeRozan. The shot that time not on target. And New York the other way now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Knicks.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And BA, can you say big time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Julius Randle.
just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And here's Toppin from the arc. Here's the second effort. Pass to Grimes. From deep, Rose. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Levine can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
From deep, Rose. Rebound by the Bulls. And here is DeRozan. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Oh, a nice move by DeRozan. Pulling up for a J before the defense can interfere.
Randall finds Toppin. To the left side wing. Pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
DeRozan outside. Puts it up from 17. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Thank you for
You think it would... Both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
So the New York starting five. Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the small forward position. Now here is Murray. Hunter finds Young. Shot clock at 5. Capella, high post. Here's Collins, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, thanks, Kevin. I did talk to New York's head coach. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Inside, the kick out to Young. Pass to Hunter. From the arc, the putback. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked by Capella.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
Capella with a screen on Brunson. Young's shot is off.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Hart, here he goes. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, here is Young, out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Wide open look here for Murray, and the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple. And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years. Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
A three, Hunter. Robinson pulls it in.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Capella, the pass to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Murray for three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. New York trailing. Here's Brunson, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on R.J. Barrett. The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Young fires away from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Young looking it over. In the corner, it's Hunter. Screen by Capella. And here's Young from the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Again, Young missing. Out to the right wing. No one near Randall as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Knicks. They lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Knicks, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. Stolen by Brunson.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Brunson looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And here's Young from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Young's got 6 points.
And man, he makes shooting threes look effortless. Young's quick release from distance is especially lethal.
Hart with it, now guarded by Bogdanovich.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The feed to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game. No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
It's stolen by Randall. To the paint, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And Young kicks to Griffin. Back to Young. They need this. Nailed from 3-point land. Young's got 6 in the quarter. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And the turnover again by Atlanta.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Brunson. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Young in the corner. Okongwu dishes to Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Brunson the pass to Randall. Brunson with a clean look. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Brunson, Barrett kicks to Hart. Hits it from 3-point range. Hart's got 10 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
In the corner, it's Griffin. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Over to the wing. Hart, wide open. He fires. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Collins passes to Okongwu. Back to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Bogdanovich against Brunson. Off target with his 3. The Knicks leading by 14. Hart finds Barrett. Here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, what a nice offensive move by Julius Randle. Lures the defender in to draw the contact. That is pretty.
Both free throws good from Randall. Bogdanovich with it. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Nick, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview.
39.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 16-point game. They've got DeJounte Murray. Sadiq Bey is out there with Okongwu. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Murray outside. Going inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Murray against Rose. Tries the spin move. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Top of the key, Griffin. To the right side. Deep 2 from Murray. The shot's good from Bey.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Rose passes to Hartenstein. For three, Fournier, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Just so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Murray looking around. In the corner, it's Griffin. Back to Murray. Bay with a screen on Rose. Murray the pass to Griffin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The Hawks trail by 14.
In international play, Evan Fournier has been a part of the French team for a lot of big events.
Well, think about it. He was part of bronze medal winning teams for France at both the 14 and 19 World Cups. He was the leading scorer for the French national team at the 2020 Tokyo Games. Oh, yeah, he's been an integral part.
Fournier against Griffin. And here's Rose. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hart, no good. Griffin dishes to Bogdanovich. 1:49 left in the third quarter. Griffin passes to Murray. Over Rose. Murray, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Rose gets the bucket.
And that is one of Derrick Rose's signature moves. May not be as fast as he once was, but boy, that explosive first step remains.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Murray. Another three for Atlanta.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one at a high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
The Hawks trail by 10. It's stolen by Rose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Hartenstein. New York moving it around. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Rose against Murray. Bogdanovich passes to Bay. And here is Murray. It's stolen by Rose. Passes it to Hartenstein. And Hart has it in the corner. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Robinson kicks to Fournier. Takes it inside. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Brunson the pass to Robinson. Here's Grimes. Now Brunson. And they get it back.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Robinson is out there with Toppin. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position.
My goodness, Topman puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
And a deep three from Young. Another three for Atlanta.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a three ball that deep wasn't going in.
Fournier gets a wide open look, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Young against Brunson. Murray dishes to Young. The pass to Collins. Stolen by Brunson. To the inside, Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. Young outside. Clock at 6. Over Brunson. Young finds Murray. The three. It doesn't go for him. So New York will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Fournier for three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. For three, Murray. The Hawks again can't hit. The Knicks leading by 14. Brunson kicks to Fournier. Takes the three. Brunson the pass to Fournier. Back to Brunson. Fires for three. Fournier's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Murray. Collins setting the big for Young. Lets the three fly. Connects from three-point range.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Brunson. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Took him no time at all on that one.
For three.
Fournier's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Knicks. Brunson against Young. Capella with a screen on Brunson. Young from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
And how about the payback there, guys? You knew I need me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for New York.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Brunson.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Shoots. Again, Young missing. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another, making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Outside Fournier. From outside the arc, Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 16. From downtown, drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's DeRozan in at the 3.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
Collins passes to Young. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Bulls. He goes up, and Ball throws it down.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
And Levine with the basket on the assist by DeRozan.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Hunter finds Young. And here's Murray. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. Murray with it. He's picked up by Levine. Releases. Here's Capella with the clock winding down.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Young from long range. Murray against Levine. Capella screen on Ball. Young from long range. He can't hit that time. And Chicago will go the other way with it. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They have that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Man, good whistle there.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
Now here's Young. There's the 3. Fires in the triple.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Levine for 3. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed. Levine's got 9. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smitty.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Now here's Levine. 9 points in the game. Here's Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella.
What I appreciate about Patrick is that he plays his role well. Doesn't play outside of himself.
And Williams drops them both.
2022 was a tough year for Patrick Williams. It was only 5 games into his 2nd season when he went down with a bad injury.
Now here's Young. Sends it home from 3-point land. Young's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
From 15 feet away, Vucevic's shot is off. Well, Smitty, it was so hard to see a young guy like Patrick Williams get hurt.
It was, B.A., just starting to really develop, and then he has to overcome a major setback. Luckily, he's healthy, strong, and young, and he'll bounce back.
So it's Chicago now. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. The kick out to Ball. DeRozan outside. Back to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
Collins with a screen on Levine. Murray passes to Hunter. Back to Murray. The 3. Outside Hunter. Murray finds Hunter. Young with it. Pounded by Ball. And Levine, here we go. Over to the left wing. Ball with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. He was all alone on that one. Levine's got 12 points.
Impressive night scoring the ball for Zach. He knows how to put on a show.
Capella, screen on Ball. Fires from the wing. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Ball with a steal. Here's Levine for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Zach Levine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Bulls.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
On the court for Chicago. And at forward, it's DeRozan and Williams. Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. And it's Vucevic in at center. Now here's Ball. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. All no good. The Hawks trailing. Collins right side. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. Connects from downtown.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Levine. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. And the Hawks with another three.
A supremely accurate shooter. Bogdanovich knows his way around the arc so well.
Outside Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Collins. Griffin, a screen on Williams. Here's Collins. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Chicago leading.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Smitty talking about DeRozan. A key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
Now here's Young. 13 points in the game.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Levine, and he banks in the layup. Levine's got 18.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Young from long range. Another three for Atlanta.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 1:49 left in the first half. Collins finds Young. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the three. Young's got 13 points now in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
On the wing, Levine. Pass to Williams. From the arc. Capella with a rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Young, the pass to Griffin. Bogdanovich with it. Here's Collins. Hounded by Ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Levine with a steal. Bogdanovich against Ball. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
The question for Zach Levine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. Here's Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Clock at 6. Fires for three. Sinks the tray. Young's got 24 points.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Ball left side. Takes it inside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Pass to Young. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for him. Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Sadiq Bey out there with a Kongwu. And it's Griffin in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Great open look there. Bogdanovich has got 6.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's White. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him. Well, one thing about Kobe White, he has shown promise with his athleticism and shot creation. All he needs now is consistency.
Now here's Young. 24 points for him. Drummond grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Beverly, the pass to Drummond. Uses the glass on the layup. Drummond's got his first basket. Well, for White, he's still putting in the work, continuing to develop as a player.
And you can see it in his game. He's more confident, using his speed to get downhill. He's playing off his shot, and White has really made strides on the defensive end.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he makes the first. Murray's checked in for Trae Young. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Murray. Pass to Griffin. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, you always want to play aggressive on the boards, but he was a little too aggressive that time.
Yeah, there's an art to snatching rebounds from behind, but most players can't pull it off. Tim Duncan was one of the best.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And again, no good by Chicago. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. White with the steal. And now the Bulls in transition. Drummond finds White. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Drummond.
I mean, tremendous body control in the air. Andre with the easy catch and flush.
Here's Murray. Here's Bay. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
That's outstanding decision making there to change his shot and find an open teammate for an easy basket.
And it's Beverly on the drive. Pass to Jones. Here's Terry, defended by Griffin. Offensive rebound. Drummond. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hard not to bite on Drummond's pump fake. You have to get up quick to have any chance to contest his shot.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pass to Murray. He shoots. 5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And so here is Chicago. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And stolen by Murray. Griffin passes to Murray. Bay with a screen on Drummond. Murray from outside. Griffin finds Murray. Bay with it. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by White. He shoots it. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside Jones. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Jones has got 7 now in this quarter.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision.
Now here's Bay. They kick it out to Murray. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Here's Griffin. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one from outside the arc. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Here's Chicago now. Big run right now for him, 11-2. There's 39 seconds left in the third. From downtown, Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jones from outside. The shot off that time. The Hawks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Bogdanovich passes to Murray. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with a board. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside White. On the take. Oh, wow!
Second.
And he dunks it down.
There's something special about this kid. White just has that it factor.
And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you. I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Young can't hit. Ball against Young. Ball passes to Drummond. Back to Ball. From the high post. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by Ball. And the Bulls lead by 12. Young against Ball. Pulls it. Collins passes to Young. Outside Hunter. Now here's Capella. Back to Hunter. Pass to Murray. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 7 tonight. The kick out to Williams. Takes the 3, and DeRozan gets the 3. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Levine. And stolen by Murray. Young from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Young's got 27 points.
Because of the quick release, Trae Young needs only a sliver of room to get off his shot. So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Ball against Young. Pass to Hunter. Murray against Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Young from long range. The offensive rebound. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
Levine way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. He's got 27.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Right side Murray. Ball against Young. Murray from outside. He drops it from range. Murray's got his first 3 points of the game.
This kid's a gamer. Murray loves the competition. Right there, a little get back.
Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
It really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
There's the drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Capella.
Showing that electric speed and quickness, LaVine pushes the action, draws contact.
So he gets them both. Here's Young. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's LaVine. Oh, my goodness!
No!
Powered it home!
Maybe so.
What a finish. Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Now Young. From deep three-point range. Yep, it's good.
That assertive mentality, I mean, just rising up from deep and draining it.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot of...
And it's Chicago to start out. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Andre Drummond is out there with Williams. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Shots good by Williams. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with 2 conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Chicago now working with the new shot clock. Left side, Ball. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Randall passes to Hart. Ball against Brunson. He takes it in, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
It's stolen by Randall. And now the Knicks on the break. Brunson, good. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Back to Ball. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Yeah, got to respect the mid-range game of Ball. When he gets a little space to shoot, he quickly can get it off. If you watch Ball at this stage, very few flaws in his game.
Yeah, changing the shot mechanics really opened up things for him offensively. He shot 42% from 3 last year, which is pretty good. And that's how you turn a weakness into a strength.
And Levine, here we go. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Nobody near Williams. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Chicago.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He talked to me about the importance of protecting the rim, challenging opponents at the top of the jump and making it difficult for them to convert easy baskets. But to have a chance of that, they have to expend energy getting back in transition, which will help close down those driving lanes. So guys, we'll see where their energy lies throughout this game.
All right, thank you, David.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Had enough room to finish, and that's when he'll usually make.
Robinson finds Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
Levine for 3. The kick out to Williams. Another shot. Knicks with the rebound. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
55 seconds left here in the first quarter. Kick out to Levine. And Williams, here we go. The shot comes out. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Robinson with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Here's Randall, and then Randall slams it in.
You gotta have guts and hops to pull off a dunk like that. Randall got a lot of both.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up. Bulls shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside for Randall. Passes to Hart. Barrett with the ball. Here's Brunson. Hart wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And he can't jam it through. It could go. And no good on the last second attempt this time. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's
your Knicks City Kids. Time to make some noise.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls. New York trailing. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
Sharing the wing spot, Fournier and Barrett. Toppin is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Rose in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Rebounded by Rose.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Let me tell you, DeMar DeRozan is one of the best at manipulating defense. That's why he gets to the line at such a ridiculous clip.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, All-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
It's stolen by Barrett. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Launches it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's ball. Back to Williams. Outside, ball. 5 to shoot. Drummond trying to get himself free. DeRozan's shot is off. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Barrett kicks to Toppin. Dishes to Fournier. Back to Toppin. Driving in, and oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now, here's ball. It's deflected. Here's Hartenstein. And that one, good. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Knicks. Lobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, G. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection.
Have mercy. Wow.
Assisted by...
Uh-oh, Zach LaVine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Rose finds Fournier. Toppin, no one around him. And the 3 off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine with the slam.
Well, Levine's game is defined by energy and aggression. He doesn't back down from any defender.
And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
13 foul.
On the wing, Williams. There's the three. Just 5 to shoot. Rosen dishes to Williams. The tray. Toppin pulls it in. The Knicks with the lead. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild. Look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Ball, the pass to Levine. The Knicks pull it in. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Barrett against Drummond. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Perry plays with attacking the rim with bad intention.
Levine kicks to Drummond. Williams for three. And the Bulls get it back. A second chance effort and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
And both free throws good for Drummond.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 10 balls slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Rose passes to Toppin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Toppin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Levine. A shot, no good. And a close game so far for the first 2. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step.
34. The Bulls. 30.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Knicks leading by 4. So the Bulls 5 right now. Patrick Beverly out there with Kobe White. Then it's Jones. And it's Vucevic. And it's Terry in at the small forward.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Down low. Kicks it out to Terry. Fires the 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Now the pass to Fournier. Toppin with it. Working on Jones. Back to Fournier. 3-pointer. Rose. That's good. Rose has got his first points in this one.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And Julius Randle subbed in for Toppin. Terry kicks to Beverly.
Julius Randle.
Randall against Jones. Terry dishes to Jones. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Beverly finds Jones. Robinson with the block. Barrett against White. Outside Rose. Banked in off the glass. And now a 7-point Knicks lead.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And here's Fournier. He brings it up for the Knicks.
And no question, Kobe White can shoot it. How about the accuracy as well?
That might be underselling his ability, especially beyond the arc. He once set a franchise record with 7 threes in a single quarter.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Knicks leading by 9. And Barrett slams it in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
The Knicks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Rose passes to Fournier. Back to Rose. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Rose has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Fournier with the ball. Jones covering. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Terry outside. It's Jones on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Barrett kicks to Rose. Outside Fournier. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. Jalen Brunson is checked in for New York. .139 left in the third quarter of the game. Levine's shot is on.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Ball with the bucket.
And the height of Ball really allows him to finish over the defense. Even when you make contact, he just seems to power through with his size.
It's stolen by DeRozan. A 3 ball. Goes back up. Ball kicks to Drummond. Right side, Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 12 in the game.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
New York again turning it over.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Here's Drummond. There's Ball with the 3, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
New York leading by 12. Here's Randall with the drive, and Randall throws it down.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6 in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him as he gets in the hoop.
And so it's New York with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bulls trail by 14. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Kick out to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get it going. Drummond trying to get himself free. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Knicks leading by 14. Outside Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. DeRozan defending. Hart against Levine. Right wing. Here's Brunson. Off target from 3-point range. The Bulls shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
Hart, no good. Bulls trail by 12. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson kicks to Randall. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside DeRozan. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. DeRozan's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Chicago. The Knicks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Randall with a screen for Brunson to the middle. Chicago grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Yes, that goes in. 10 points for Drummond.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
New York calls timeout.
Make some noise, and we'll send one your way. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Dancer.
A different look for New York. Toppin, he's jacked in for Barrett. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. His demeanor was not one of the coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. See if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David. Rose finds Toppin. It's Hart on the wing. And the Knicks miss again. Bulls trail by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And the physicality of Randall's game, impressive. It's what earns him those calls.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line. Oh, wow! That is powerful. Levine is taking upon himself to be the man in crucial moments. He's that kind of clutch player.
Rose passes to Robinson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
And they needed that. Their lead is getting smaller by the minute.
Levine kicks to Drummond. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. Toppin with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Rose with the ball.
And this is what Rose brings to the table. When he gets out in the open court, he doesn't take his foot off that pedal.
DeRozan for 3. Ball, the pass to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Here's Randall. The kick out to Rhodes, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Oh, no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Hard against Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
52 seconds left in the game. They get a hand on it.
What a steal, and really, what a time to come up with it. That's rising to the occasion.
Well, DeRozan is a high percentage free throw shooter. He just has to get the job done here.
DeRozan.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
On the wing, Levine. He's covered by Rhodes.
And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Rhodes. No good on that one. Good D by Drummond. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And now we've got the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
At the line, Ball is much improved. He could make them pay for that foul.
Here's Hart. Shot to stop the run. The tray. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Now Atlanta's starting five. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter, and it's Young in at the 1. Now here's Young. A good-looking shot from the wing. And this matchup, a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Here's Young after the basket by New York. They kick it out to Murray. Gets the 3 to fall.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Barrett against Murray. For 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, he goes in there, and you're worried about getting bumped if you're a defender by Julius Randle, not the other way around. So physical.
Julius Randle.
And he drops the first.
This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well, and they run well as a team.
And for the Hawks in their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, B.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
Capella tips it back in.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
Barrett can't hit. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Murray passes to Hunter. Young with it. Robinson defending. From deep, Collins finds Young. 4 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Murray, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Toppin goes in. The kick out to Brunson. The 3 is up. Leans inside. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This is really where Toppin can do a great job on a nightly basis of providing that energy. Get on the glass.
Outside Young. Launches it. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Robinson. That ties it up.
Pretty fundamental play there from Obi Toppin, getting it to the wide open shooter.
Tag. 2 minutes remaining in the first.
Murray against Barrett. Outside Murray. Fires from deep. Hunter passes to Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young, guarded by Barrett. Takes a 3. Young can't hit. Young's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Pass to Robinson. Here's Randall. Left side Robinson. Shoots over Collins. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Mitchell Robinson is one of the best finishers that you have down low in the NBA.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
And it's Young again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
The shot's good.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
A nice shot by Young.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And Brunson, here we go. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Well, Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Young with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. Back to Murray. Let's go with a three. Here's Young. Pass to Murray. Over Barrett. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
New York ball.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Brunson passes to Toppin. And Young pulls it down. Screen by Capella. Oh, a beautiful finish by Trae Young. Young's got 8.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. A big-time effort for Trae Young.
And your Knicks City Kings.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
The backcourt comprised of Brunson and Barrett. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. And it's Toppin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for New York starting the second. The Knicks with the lead.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
Here's Randall, and it's Randall with the jam.
While using some serious moves and lateral quickness, that gets him right past the defense. Julius Randall with a nice move.
Young against Brunson. A nice shot by Young. He's got 10. And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Yeah, look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, and he'll find the option that's open.
Barrett can't hit.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Collins against Robinson. Collins passes to Young. And he lobs it up. Oh, deflected. Randall with a steal. Here's Toppin, and he drives in. Hey, rejected by Capella. So for the Hawks, Griffin, he's checked in for Hunter, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Murray. Randall, pass to Brunson. Inside, Robinson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Kicks it out to Barrett. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Capella. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Young. He's got 13. Fade away. Griffin finds Young. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sound. Just a superb read on defense to come up with a block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
For the Knicks, Hartenstein comes in for Robinson, and Rose is subbed in for Brunson. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella.
how Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
Collins a screen. Pass to Bogdanovich. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Left side Young.
2 minutes remaining.
Just 5 to shoot. Fires the three. On target from range. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
To the wing on the left. Picked up by Okongwu. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Young. Launches a three. He's off on that one. And New York will come the other way. Rose with it. And it's Young picking him up. Rose outside. Back to Hartenstein. And Collins with the big block. Here's Rose. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
Young against Rose. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Collins passes to Young. 6 to shoot. Deflected. And they're able to recover. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Knicks have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside for Randall. From behind the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. And here's Young. Collins with a screen on Toppin. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. All right, good stuff, Allie. And
26. The Hawks. 24.
We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Young and Bogdanovich team up in the backcourt. Griffin is out there with Sadiq Bey. And it's Okongwu in at the 5.
24.
Bogdanovich from long range. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you think about careers and how they unfold. For this guy, Bogdanovich played in Serbia and Turkey for 5 years, leading up to getting over to the NBA. It's been pretty seamless.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Well, with foreign players like Bogdanovich, you often hear how much that international experience helped him prepare for the NBA break.
And Bogdan, no exception to this, BA. And I think it has a lot to do with the physicality of European basketball. You hear it a lot from guys coming over, is that they can deal with the way the NBA is such a free-flowing offense. This kid is confident, unpredictable, and he stretches the floor.
Going all the way to the rack. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Barrett. Unloads, tipped. And now the Knicks on the break. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Bogdanovich from long range. Unable to get that one. So New York will take it the other way now. Rose, the pass to Randall. Kicks it out to Barrett. And And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's an 8-point New York lead.
That man was wide open there, and Julius Randle understood the timing to get him the ball to get that score.
And you look at the numbers Murray puts up, Grant. He's a threat to post a triple-double on any given night.
And I love that about him, B.A. I mean, he brings it in every aspect of the game. He doesn't hunt stats. The game just finds him. With his steal rate, might be the best bet to put up a quadruple-double in the league one day.
Here's Randle. Pass to Hartenstein. Misses from close range.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bogdanovich finds Bay. Bogdanovich on the wing. There's the three. Shot clock at 6. Picked up by Okongwu. Bogdanovich with it. Randle's in his pocket. Bogdanovich, that's good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Hartenstein. No one near him. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter. Rose against Murray. Fires the three. Griffin passes to Murray. And there's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding. Rising up off the ground.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Randle. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home. You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Down low. And it's Randle with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Okongwu. Randle with it. Now guarded by Bay.
Well, plays like this are going to help out Randle's confidence in this game, showing flashes of some solid play in that sequence.
Murray for 3. The kick out to Griffin. Puts up a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. For New York, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Randle finds Barrett. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Randle that time on the assist from Rose. And now it's an 11-point New York lead. Pass to Bogdanovich.
Knicks lead, 46.
Now here's Murray. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. Over Toppin. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come.
Your Knicks City Kings.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Atlanta has possession. 11-point game. At the 4 and the 5, it's Randle and Robinson. Rose and Barrett pair up at the 1 and the 2. And it's Toppin in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young. And I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
Fournier's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Rose. Brunson passes to Fournier. Back to Brunson. To the inside. Now Young with a steal. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. Murray finds Young. Let's go with a three. And he can't get that one. The Knicks go the other way with it. To the middle. Here's Randall. The kick out to Fournier. Back to Randall. Left side Brunson. 5 to shoot. Randall can't hit. The Hawks trailing. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Young. For three. Goes back up. Right side Hunter. Collins against Brunson. Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Outside for Randall. On the wing, Fournier. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Fournier's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Young, the pass to Murray. Fires for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
There's Young with the three. Fournier with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now an 11-point New York lead.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Brunson against Young. To the paint. Capella finds Young. Here's Hunter. They get it back. They kick it out to Murray. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
17 time.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
Good on the second one. And he nails the third. And here are the Knicks now. They've got a 9-point lead. Now Young with a steal. It's a one-on-one situation. Collins passes to Young. Back to Collins. Now Young. Brunson defending. Randall against Collins. And it's Randall with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Up again. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Outside Hunter. Pass to Capella. Now here's Young. Guarded by Barrett. Now Hunter. And stolen by Barrett. Stolen by Capella. Murray finds Young. And here's Collins. Checked by Randall. Here's Young. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you really want to stay down on any kind of fake like that, so Trae Young does a nice job of coaching the defense.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Pass to Brunson. From downtown, knocks down the long J. And the Knicks lead by 12.
An impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And That can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And they get it back. Barrett passes to Robinson. No good from outside. Outside Young. Capella screen on Brunson. Young from long range drills it from deep.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Now here's Brunson. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Baring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.